Hey guys. Hi there. So on one hand, I'm going to tell you that there has never been a better time to start a YouTube channel. YouTube easy mode essentially means that anybody can start a YouTube channel. It's easy. It can be. But I'm also going to tell you that that's a little bit misleading in that if you don't put the effort in, then you're not going to get the results that you want. Like anything, like any business that you start, like any hobby that you do, if you're not really interested in it, and I'm not just talking about the results, like we're all interested in the results. We all want these YouTube channels that grow fast and make us a lot of money and bring all the fame and all the subscribers and whatever else that comes along with it. But that's not just going to happen by itself. That's not what easy mode means. Easy mode does not mean that you can cut corners and get the same results as those people who don't. So that's the first thing. I want that to be crystal clear. Having said that, though, there has never been a better time to start a YouTube channel and to grow one successfully. Especially if you're getting on in age, if you're over 40, over 50, like myself. There's all kinds of opportunities out there. And what does make it super easy to get into is that the barriers to entry are so much less than they used to be. If you have a phone, and in fact, I'm recording this video on my iPhone. If you have a phone, you have all you need to make a YouTube channel. And I'm making this video by using my phone, with my phone, to prove a point. And I'm also trying to prove a point that if you just talk to the camera about whatever it is you want to talk about, even if you make mistakes and you're not 100% comfortable with talking to a camera or knowing what you're going to say, and even if you trip over a word here or there, lose your train of thought, which happens to me all the time, it's okay. People are okay with that. I think especially the older crowd, like I say, if you're over 40, the people who want to get into YouTube now, who maybe used to think that YouTube was just a young person's game. I'm here to tell you that it's not. I only started in my late 40s, early 50s, and I'm doing just fine, and I'm having a ball. But what I'm learning is that if you make mistakes, it's okay. People don't mind. In fact, it humanizes you. It makes you seem more relatable, more approachable, more real, more authentic. That word is used a lot, but I mean, it fits. And that's what I'm doing here. So what I'm trying to do, or what I am doing, it took me a couple of false starts in the beginning, but I think I'm rolling now, is I'm doing this in one take. I have not stopped my camera. It's been rolling this whole time. It's my phone. And in a minute, I am going to show you exactly what my setup looks like. I have another camera ready to show that. But we can also talk about microphones. So again, if budget is a concern, it used to cost a ton of money to start in YouTube because you needed to get a half-decent camera. You needed to get a good editing program and learn it, right? Some of those are quite tough to learn and have a steep learning curve. But that's all so much easier today. Editing programs, you can use free ones. You can use CapCut. There's a free version. You can use DaVinci Resolve if you want to do a little more complex things. It's going to take a little longer to learn that one, but there's a free version. Camtasia, not a free version, but another one that's relatively easy to learn. What's the other one? iMovie, if you're an iPhone or like an Apple user, a MacBook user, or Mac Mini or whatever, iMovie is a free video editor that comes with all Apple products. Okay, so there are lots of free video editing options. And then so all you need to do is film yourself, have something to talk about, obviously. So something you're interested in. You want to figure out what your niche is. Niche, whatever you want to call it. I made a video on helping you figure out what yours can be. If you want to watch that, I'll leave a link for that up here somewhere. But yeah, figure it out. Figure out what you want to talk about. What it could be something you're good at or something you're just really passionate about. In fact, it can be something that you're not good at, but maybe you want to get good at. So maybe that's where, documenting your journey type videos come into play. So people will start up YouTube channels, and let's say there's something they want to learn. They want to learn how to, let's just pick running. They want to run a half marathon, let's say. Never done it before. Well, maybe they start a YouTube channel that's going to document their journey. So they can't necessarily say in the beginning, this is what you do so that you can run a half marathon, right? They've never done it. So, but you can make videos on, okay, this is week 1. This is what I've done. This is my progress. This is what I struggled with. These are my wins or whatever, right? And then do another video week 2 and so on. And people like that because and if you just talk to the camera, be real, authentic. If you mess up, it's okay. Leave it in, because then the editing becomes a whole lot easier, right? You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours cutting out mistakes. Leave them in. Leave them in. People don't mind, and your editing is sped up so much. So so film yourself with a camera. Okay, with a video camera. And a friend of mine made a video that I watched earlier today that basically said, if you use, iPhone is what I'm using. If you use an iPhone that was built in 2015 or later, so that's 9 years ago, it'll film in 4K. So 2015 and later, great video. Okay, they do get better as you get newer phones. This one is an iPhone 14 Pro Max, so it's over 2 years old now. Or Samsung's, I think, even go back further than that. 2013, I think, is what he said for 4K videos from Samsung phones. So if you have a phone that's within 9 years old, you've got all you need for a camera. Now we can talk about audio. I'm going to show you the difference, okay? What you've been listening to for most of this video is from a microphone I have up here, and that's I've spent some money on that, so it's a Synco mic and it's hooked into my computer. But now, I'll snap my fingers, now you're listening to me on the iPhone. Maybe that's all you need, right? So that microphone is a little bit further away from me. So this one up here was about a foot from my mouth. The iPhone is probably around 3 feet away. So you probably hear a little bit more echo with that. So now let's switch back to this mic here. But yeah, so you can totally start with an iPhone and the mic that's built in. It's good enough. It really is. If your message is such that people are watching and they want to hear what you have to say, then the quality of the audio doesn't matter as much as you think, as you might think. And same with the quality of the video, quite honestly. And now, just to kind of wrap up the mic part of it, I am going to just have to see this here, record. Okay, I just turned this on. This is another option. It's a wireless mic that can clip here to your shirt. Again, it's a little bit more expensive, but it would allow you to get up and walk around and even go outside and film yourself. And if you go outside, you put one of those wind guards on it. A dead cat, they're called. Sorry, Peanut. But yeah, so you can spend a little bit of money on the mic if you want to, or if you're filming inside, use a mic like this. I'll turn this off now, and I'll go back to this mic. You could do that to upgrade your audio. Other than that, I do have a couple of lights on, but if you film during the daytime, you can use a window as your light source. Just you can face the window, and the light coming in is great light for filming yourself. That's it. Then you upload, you get the video off of your phone onto your computer. You can AirDrop if you're using iPhone to a Mac, or you can plug it in if you're using a PC. And then edit your video. Keep things super simple, right? You can add some text here and there if you want. And maybe as you go, you do a little bit more and a little bit more, like with video number 2, do a little bit more, video number 3, a little bit more again. The whole process should be like a learning process, right? You make a video, watch it back, see what you could have done better. Like maybe you don't like the audio. Maybe you think the mic should have been closer to your mouth. Maybe you don't like the text graphics you used, if you used any at all. You really don't have to, but I would suggest just starting with hardly any editing at all with your first video, and then your second video, just do a little bit more editing and so on. So if we circle back to this whole easy mode thing, and in a second, I'm actually going to show you this camera setup just so you can see exactly what's going on and how I'm doing this. But to circle back to the easy mode, easy doesn't mean to cut corners. Okay, it just means that access to the equipment needed to make really good videos is basically available to anybody who wants to do it. Okay, but easy mode does not mean you can cut corners and that things are just going to happen for you automatically. It doesn't mean that at all. So what do I mean by that? Well, you still have to put in the behind the scenes work. Like work on what it is you want to talk about, your niche, right? Make a video on that or on whatever topic you decide. Put it up on YouTube, right? And I have videos that walk you through how to do that. And then watch the results. Like look at your analytics. See if your thumbnail is working. You would have had to have made a thumbnail. You don't have to in the beginning, but it's really not that hard to do. I have a video on how to do that as well. Just using a tool like Canva, which again is also free. There is a paid version, but the free version is really all you need. Make a thumbnail, put some text on it if you want. If not, you don't have to. Use another free tool like ChatGPT to help you figure out what title to use based on the content. You can tell it, I'm making a video about whatever, like just write down, describe what you're making a video about, and then ask ChatGPT for suggestions for a title that would be good with CTR or click-through rate, and it'll give you some options. Okay, and then you can also ask it again. Okay, thanks for that. I'm going to use this one. Can you give me some text suggestions for what text to put on my thumbnail? Okay, and it'll give you options for that. So try that, see how your thumbnail's working, check your click-through rate in your analytics to see if enough people are clicking. And with your first video, you may not even know. Like these numbers may not mean much to you at all. And that's okay, because you do need a few videos in the system that you can then compare one with the other, right? And see which one's doing better. And then whichever is doing the best, make more thumbnails like that. Look at your retention graph of your videos. How long are people watching your videos for? Are they watching 50% of your videos on average? Are they only watching, a minute on average? How many people are still watching after 30 seconds? These are the types of things that YouTube gives you in the YouTube Studio app, which you can either use on your your laptop, or you can download the app for your phone, and see how your videos are doing. Why are people leaving your videos and when? Right? You can see that. You can see the people dropping off, and then go into your video and try to figure out, what could I have done better to keep people hanging around a little bit longer? Am I pausing for too long? Am I talking too fast? Am I talking too slow? Anyways, so yeah, this is me being me. One take here, explaining my thoughts on this whole easy mode thing. I hope it resonates with you. I have another camera here that I usually film with. So I'll just press record here. I will sync this up later. So yeah, I usually record on this camera in that location, but I just wanted to show you what I have going on here, and I'll use this camera to do it. So if I turn this around, that is what I'm looking at. Okay, that is my iPhone. Let me just stand up here so you can see my phone. I come over here. That's where I was sitting, and that is Peanut. That is my cat, so she likes to stand. So yeah, I'm using a phone with just a relatively inexpensive mount by Manfrotto on a tripod by, I believe, Neewer on a tripod, and that's it. So I'm using that, and then a couple of lights, and that's all I really need. And if you watch my next video, which will be next week, you will see that back there, that whole wall, my whole office setup will be different. So anyways, that's just for those of you who watch a lot of my videos. I'm going to stop that. That's pretty much what I wanted to tell you. So thanks for watching this video. I hope this helped. Don't try to cut corners. Easy mode, that's not what easy mode is all about. Easy mode just means a lot of the things that you need are so readily available. You probably have everything you need right now without spending any extra money to start YouTube. And then as you get going, you can always upgrade things. You can upgrade your audio later, upgrade your camera later if you don't like the look that you get from your phone. I happen to love the look that I get from the iPhone. I think it's totally fine. It's perfect. But I have this other camera that I usually use, and I'll take this phone with me when I record outside. So, yeah, that said, I hope this helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If this resonates with you, let me know that as well. And that's it. I'll let you go. Thanks, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, guys. YouTube easy mode. What's this all about? So, so what's with all the YouTube easy mode videos? Hey guys, Hey guys, so what do people mean when they say YouTube is in easy mode? Even I made a video about this. Does it mean everybody or anybody can have a YouTube? Hey guys, I want to clear something up. Hi, I want to try to clear something up. There's been a ton of videos about YouTube easy mode these last few months. And in fact, I'm somebody who made one. I made one about 3 months ago, I think it was. And hey guys. Hey there. I want to help you figure... things will go so much... And I'm hoping that I can